Hi, church family. I'm recording this after a monumental decision in Minnesota where Derek Chauvin was convicted on all counts of murdering George Floyd. It's a small measure of justice that we can celebrate, and also a reminder of all of the folks who have been denied justice leading up to this moment. Maybe it can be a turning point. It's certainly not the end of our journey as a nation and as a church toward addressing our collective sins of racism. This summer, here at Church of the Good Shepherd, with the help of Darling Vienna Mata, we'll be gathering a group of folks interested in diving deeper into questions of racial justice and how we can act for change as individuals and as a church. If you're interested in learning more, please email me at pastor@ucccogs.org and put Racial Justice Group in the subject line. I have a few other announcements in the life of our community this week. First, the annual meeting of the Southwest Conference is happening this weekend. Thanks to Mara Lee, Alan, Joanna, and Karen for representing our church as delegates. We are all invited to Sunday worship with the entire conference, and actually our church is hosting. There's a small catch, which is that worship will be at 10 a.m. for everyone this week. If you log in at 9 a.m. on Zoom, I will be there. We're going to have a friendly chat with the TikTok audience. Our conversations when I go live on TikTok tend to dive into questions of theology. So if you'd like to come and be another voice and offer your opinions, I'd love to have you there. So log in on Zoom and we can chat with the TikTok crowd together. At 10 a.m., we'll share worship with the Southwest Conference, which includes UCC churches from Arizona, New Mexico, and West Texas. And then at 11 a.m., or whenever the annual meeting worship service ends, we'll have our contemporary theology class and kids Sunday school. So again, 9 a.m., chat with me and the TikTok crew, 10 a.m. worship, 11 a.m. Sunday school for all ages. Also, if you haven't heard the news, we have a soft target for reopening. That is June 6th. That's dependent, of course, on COVID cases continuing to decline in New Mexico and in Bernalillo County in particular, and of course on the staff and council getting everything ready. One part of that plan is that we've installed brand new swamp coolers on the roof this week. Thank you to all of you who've given to the Capital campaign, because part of that went to updating our swamp coolers, which were long in need of updating. The new coolers have a much higher rate of air transfer, I'm told, and a member of our council may even be getting some stats from the company about exactly what that looks like in our sanctuary, but basically, we're doing everything we possibly can to get the best ventilation we can in the sanctuary. It is 40 people at a time in the sanctuary. We will have one worship service at 10 a.m. starting June 6th. And that'll go through the summer. We often do that in the summer anyway, but while we're still sort of coming through the end of this COVID crisis, we're doing that so that we don't have to worry about cleaning in between services. There won't be a choir yet, although we are really anxious to get the choir back rehearsing and singing with us as soon as it is safe. But for now, there will continue to be some pre-recorded music and hopefully some live music as well. We'll also still broadcast over Zoom, so if you liked coming to church from home, that will continue to be an option for you. We're still working out a lot of details, including how the reservation system will work. We do know that we will make reservations possible by phone as well as online, and we'll try to make it as accessible as possible. A few other announcements this week. First, congratulations to Joan for being the new head of the book club. And thank you to Carol for her years of hard work. Coming up, if you'd like to participate in giving back to our community, we're going to have another blood drive at the church on May 13th from 1 to 5. We've had a lot of success with these in the past, and we'd love to continue this good work. So keep an eye on the midweek message to figure out how to sign up for that. You should also expect a call from Erica or one of our church members to get updates for the next directory. That's slated to come out in July. This is a good chance to update your information as well as to check in and let us know how things are going for you. Don't forget this week to send Erica newsletter articles or ideas for things that you'd like to see in the newsletter. Make sure you get those into her this week. Her email is cogs@ucccogs.org. I'll also give you a little preview. I spoke with the women's retreat team this morning, and they have some exciting events coming up after we reopen this summer. So keep checking that midweek message for details as we begin to prepare gathering in small groups very soon. We're entering into an interesting time where we take this virtual community and become sort of a part virtual, part in-person community. Please keep us all in prayer as we figure out how to navigate that and how to continue not only worshiping and being the body of Christ within the walls of the church, but also outside the walls of the church as well. Have a beautiful week, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.